YouTube? What's good? It's Jourdy here, back for another video. Now, in today's video, I polled you guys on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on IG, you definitely need to do so right now. Like, stop what you're doing, pause the video, follow me, and come back. Yeah, do that. I polled you guys about what sneakers should I design in 2K20. Of course, I got a little bit of answers. I know a lot of my followers on Instagram don't necessarily keep up with 2K20 content, and that's totally okay. But for those of you that did respond, I really appreciate it. So the three sneakers that I was asked to design are the Raf Simons, Red Octobers, and Air Jordan 1s. So if you guys are new here and you are one of the 70% of people who do not subscribe to this channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. And also make sure you leave a like on the video and drop a comment down below if you have a pair of sneakers that you love. I'm a sneakerhead, so let me know in the comment section below what your favorite sneaker is. So with all that out the way, let's go ahead and get right into the content. What's up, you guys? So the very first sneaker we're gonna go ahead and take a look at is this Red October Yeezy. I'm assuming that's the one that Prodigy wanted. If it's not, I'm sorry, but unfortunately it does say Red October Kyrie 6s here. My very first attempt at the Red October Yeezy, the collab between Nike and Yeezy back in 2014, was a huge failure, and you'll see that right now.
Hey yo, what the?
But yeah, so I went ahead and decided to go back and see which shoes look the closest to the Red Octobers, and the Kyrie 6s with the flap on the side, even though the shoe is really big, looked very close in my humble opinion. So as you see here, I'm showing you guys the color that I'm using for the entire sneaker. I went with a solar red. It's 254, 45, 75 RGB. I also tried to match the materials of the actual Red October Yeezy sneaker as closely as possible. If you want to also do that, you can, but again, it's not necessary if you don't want to. So the upper of the sneaker is basically an entirely mesh build. It's suede on the toe cap, and it's also synthetic materials around the heel of the shoe. So I went ahead and used mesh, as I said, all over the sneaker, on the tongues, on everything. I already went ahead and showed you guys at the beginning of the video that I used suede on the toe area. I did use fabric on just the logos, and I also used fabric on the laces, I want to say. So very simple. It's not complicated. It's not the exact sneaker. It's not enough resources available, unfortunately, in 2K20 to make the exact replica of the Red October Yeezy, but Prod, hopefully you understand where my heart is, and I tried to make it as close as possible. So I'll be back for the next shoe after this. Hey guys, I promised you I'd be back. Okay, just kidding. But here is the Jordan 1 sneaker. I'm just showing you guys here that I went ahead and used the plain Jordan 1 base, not the Jordan 1 Union base. It just doesn't work out for the Jordan 1 Union base if the toe box is a separate color than the mid panel. So, I mean the upper mid panel, you know, well, whatever it's supposed to be called. So here is the actual sneaker that I decided to go with. I went with the Jordan 1 Reverse Skunks. This was a really fun one to design. There's only 420 of these sneakers. They also happen to come out on 420 if you were lucky. So here I was looking for the colors because I wanted to show you guys the exact colors first before designing the sneaker. So the dark purple that I went with was 65, 37, 69 RGB. Again, pause this video if you need to jot that down or make the adjustments really quickly. Just some more information about this sneaker. It dropped this year on April 20th. As most of you know what 420 is, I won't go into the details. If you don't know, then Google it. The lilac color that I went with is 163, 111, 156, and that makes up the majority of the sneaker, as you can say. So after you go ahead and click these colors, they will be available in your recents, so you won't have to constantly look. But I'm currently on the midsole right now. As you can see, I went with a leather midsole, and on the outsole I also went with the leather option. I can't remember if I went with leather or rubber. Either way, it's okay. It is the bottom of the shoe. It will get most dirty. But yeah, so everything else about the sneaker is suede. It's a very special suede on this sneaker. So unfortunately 2K again only has the option of regular suede. Oh, and really quickly here, I'm showing you the color of the outsole. It is 16, 192, 58 RGB. So if you want to go ahead with the other ones, you can, but it's a very, very bright outsole. I love how saturated these are. It's just, they're just really clean sneakers. Honestly, it's really bright, really funky. If you're a sneakerhead, you know what I'm talking about. So again, it's just suede everywhere that you can see on the upper of the shoe. I did make the tongue tag fabric, I want to say, and the laces fabric, but everything else on the shoe is suede. I even went with suede around your ankle. I wasn't sure why, but I think I did just to be safe. I'm not really sure what the actual material of that part of the sneaker is. So yeah, guys, it's really simple. After you get everything done, you'll be able to just after you get your colors right, you'll be able to just simply, you know, do your thing. Oh, and the heel accent is a different color green as well. The heel and the swoosh, the heel tab is where you help put your sneaker on. So RGB 110, 208, and 124. So yeah, use those colors. It'll get you as close as possible to the Jordan 1 420. I think they're really fun. I think it will be hard to match the fit up in 2K with them, but if you do it right, I'm sure it'll be very, very easy. So I did also make sure I did the orange tag for the Nike Air logo on the tongue tag. However, that's also a very key element to these dunks. So just make sure you do all those things, and it's a really, really easy sneaker to design. As I said, everything that's dark purple and the lilac color is a suede element, and the laces as well as the tongue tag is, and the bottom, the outsole and midsole of the sneaker are different materials. But as you'll see, I went through all of them just to show you guys. So very simple, a fun sneaker. Hopefully you guys like it. If you have some fits, tag me on Instagram, tag me on Twitter. I want to see these fits. It's a unique shoe. It'll definitely make you stand out, and you just have to have confidence to rock these. So let me know how you guys rock them, and yeah, I'll come back for the last sneaker, which are the REVERSE Simons. Oh, and also, sorry I forgot to include this, but we've also got a couple of snaps of my player in these. I went ahead and bought these. I accidentally deleted the Red Octobers. So yeah, here's a fit I did. I'm not the best with the drippy outfits. Maybe some of you guys can give me some tips, but not the best. But here's how I'm wearing them with that Just Dawn t-shirt. So yeah, I'll be back for the REVERSE Simons. I used base answer 1 to make this sneaker, and I obviously made mine pink. So it's really, really simple. It didn't take me long at all. This is probably the easiest shoe for me to make, in all honesty, because I felt like it was just very simple. It just didn't take long, like, whatsoever, which is awesome. So I'll just go ahead and run through and show you guys really quickly the looks inside the sneaker, and also the colors. If it's anything on the bottom is basically like, oh shoot, I messed up the bottom, oops. But anything on the bottom is basically metal. You can't see the outsole anyway, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But I went ahead and used metal and just simple white for the base, and then I used, well, for the bottom half of the sneaker, and then for the top half, the color that I selected in the pink is RGB color 252, 189, 230. So, but again, you don't have to use these colors. These shoes were very easy to make. You can pick whatever color you want, and I just kept the default. However, on the actual Raf Simons sneaker, I want to say it's a leather upper. Yes, it's a leather upper, so just keep that in mind. If you do want to go ahead and change all the materials on the sneaker to leather, you can go ahead and do that, but for the sake of the length of this video, I just went ahead and kept it at the default for the shoe. Again, so let's just go through. If you decide to use any other material that's not metal on the outer sole or the midsole of the sneaker, unfortunately it will not give you that proper shine that you're looking for. So yes, if you're one of those people who are gonna look up the details of the Raf Simons sneaker, it is a rubber outsole, even though it has that beautiful silver shine, but it will not give you the right color or the right shine if you make it like that in NBA 2K20. Just a heads up, it will give you just a plain white outsole. So again, metal for all of this stuff. I did do rubber at the bottom for the outsole, at the very bottom of the sneaker, but nobody really sees that when you're playing the game, so it doesn't really make a difference. But if you want to make them gray, I'll just go ahead and make mine gray. I'll use the 76ers gray. You can go ahead and do that. So that's rubber and a dark gray. The midsole, again, I use white and metal, so anything that's white on the side, it's just simply metal. And the overlays color is pink. And again, I gave you guys the color, but just in case somebody missed it, there is the color. Again, just make sure you pause, write that down, and then get back to designing your sneaker. So you really want to make sure everything that's above that logo circle on the Reebok shoe is in the same color, so it will give you the effect of a Raf Simons sneaker. So yeah, that's really it. It's very, very simple. It was very fun, but I really enjoyed making these shoes, and the three others, except the red Octobers, certainly did present the most challenge to me, but the rest of them were just very straightforward. You just have to have a little bit of creativity to execute it, and just a little bit of time, because some of them did take me about 15 to 30 minutes. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Here's an outfit of me and my player. I did buy the sneakers. Thankfully, the Reebok shoe is only $7,500 on mine, so it didn't cost me really that much whatsoever to do it. But yeah, you guys, if you like this video, again, make sure you leave a comment, and thank you so much. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for watching the video. As always, if you enjoyed it, leave a like down below, and also check out these other videos around here. You won't be disappointed. See you guys in the next one.